All right, let's dive into something that's totally changing the game. We're talking about a technology that's teaching computers to see, hear, and read the world a lot more like we do, all at the same time. This is multimodal AI, and trust me, it's a much bigger deal than you might think.
So let's just start with a really big question. What if AI could do more than just, crunch text or recognize a photo? What if it could actually see, listen, read, and understand everything happening around it all at once? It sounds like pure science fiction, but this is exactly what's happening right now.
And the name for this amazing tech is Multimodal AI. Basically, it's all about building AI that can take in information from all these different places. Texts, images, audio, video, and then mash it all together into one single, smart understanding of the world.
Now, this isn't just a small tech upgrade. It's a fundamental shift in how we build AI. The whole idea is to copy how we humans do it. I mean, think about it. You don't just see something or just hear something. You use all your senses together to get the full picture. Multimodal AI is designed to do pretty much the same thing.
So, why is this such a game changer? For a long, long time, AI was kind of stuck in its own lane. You had AI that was a genius with text, and other AI that was incredible with images, but they couldn't really talk to each other. They were in separate worlds. Well, that's all changing.
Because when you start combining these AI senses, something incredible happens. The AI becomes so much more aware, way more accurate, and interacting with it just feels more human. But the real magic, the secret sauce, is that it finally understands context. It doesn't just see a picture of a birthday cake. It can read the happy birthday text, hear people singing in a video, and actually get the emotion of the moment.
Okay, that all sounds pretty impressive, but how does it actually work? I mean, what's going on behind the scenes? Well, the tech is super complex, but we can actually break the process down into a few simple steps. So let's pop the hood and take a look.
You can really think of it as a four-step journey. First, you've got input encoding. This is where each piece of data, the text, the image, the sound, gets processed on its own. Next up is the fusion layer, and this is where the magic happens. All those separate signals get combined. Step 3 is AI reasoning, where the AI looks at all that combined data and starts finding connections and patterns. And finally, you get the output, which can be anything from a caption for a photo to a super detailed analysis. So we've covered the what, the why, and the how. Now for the really fun part, the where. Because this isn't some far-off, futuristic concept. Multimodal AI is already here, and it's probably in a lot of the tools you use every single day. In fact, you've probably already used it without even realizing it. The newest versions of models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude, they can all look at images you upload and chat with you about them. But it's so much bigger than just chatbots. This tech is crucial in really important fields like medical diagnosis and self-driving cars. It's even in things like online shopping, where you can now search for a product just by snapping a photo of it.
Let's make this super clear with an example. A self-driving car is the perfect one. It can't just rely on its cameras. No way. It has to combine that visual data with distance data from its LiDAR sensors and location data from GPS. By fusing all of that together, it creates this rich, 360-degree view of the world around it, which is absolutely essential for making those split-second life-or-death decisions.
Or how about this one? It's incredibly powerful. In a hospital, a multimodal AI can look at an X-ray image while at the same time reading the doctor's typed-up notes. By connecting what it sees in the image to the context from the text, like symptoms and patient history, it can spot things a human might miss. We're talking earlier and more accurate diagnoses. It's a total game changer. All right, let's zoom out and look at the big picture for a second. This is about so much more than just building smarter apps. What we're really doing here is creating a whole new way for people and technology to work together, one that's way more intuitive and powerful.
When you boil it all down, you get these core benefits. We get an AI that has a much deeper, more nuanced understanding of what we're trying to say. It has true context awareness. It can be more creative because it's pulling ideas from images and sounds, not just text. And, like we saw, it helps us make faster, better decisions when it really counts.
And that, right there, is the main takeaway. Multimodal AI isn't just another small step. It really is the future of how we interact with our technology. We're finally moving away from just typing commands into a box. Instead, we're heading toward a real partnership where we can communicate with AI using our voice, with images, with text, just like we do with each other.
Which leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. As these AI systems keep developing senses that are more and more like our own, what does that partnership actually look like down the road? What's the future of us working together? It's a question that is absolutely going to define the next chapter of technology. Thanks so much for tuning in.